Let's take a look at how the chart as command works. So for this spell, we're going to begin by putting the number 1 into number box 1. Then we're going to use the repeat command to loop through this segment of code here 10 times. And what's going to be repeated is the following. We're going to put number box 1 into list box 1. Now, as you'll recall, we already put the numerical value 1 into the user input variable number box 1, and now we're going to put number box 1, which of course contains 1 at this initial stage of the repeat, right? It contains 1. We're going to put 1 into list box 1. Then we're going to increment number box 1, and then we're going to loop through and put the value of number box 1 into list box 1. So what this has the effect of doing is putting 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, so on and so forth, all the way up to 10 into list box number 1. Now, what we do with the chart command is we're going to do the following. We're going to say chart list box 1 as bar. So that could either be bar or it could be line. And what we're attempting to do is create a chart based on the data contained in list box 1. You can only use the chart as command with a list box. So either list box 1, list box 2, list box 3, or list box 4. A little bit of a tongue twister there, right? So only with those 4 list boxes can you use the chart as command. So let's go ahead and run this spell. We're going to click on the cast button, and what we'll see is that the repeat will first take place. It's going to get all of that data loaded into list box 1. Once that repeat cycle has concluded, we're then going to see the chart revealed below in the web browser window. And so we should be seeing that show up right about now. We have this listed as a line chart. So when we look down here, we see that it's a direct geometric line going straight up in one direction, of course, and that one direction is from basically 1 all the way to the number 10. So as you can see, it begins with 1 all the way down here, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then we have 6, and of course that correlates with the number here, 6. Then as we go up a little bit, right, we'll see that it continues on to 7, to 8, to 9, and to 10. So there's a little bit of a lag here because we're using screen, the screen recording video software, and so it takes a little bit longer for things to scroll around. But as you can see, the number continues. So here's 7, 8, 9, and finally 10. Now, what if we were to represent this as a bar graph? What would that look like? So let's just momentarily get rid of this upper portion of the code. We're still going to use all the data contained within list box 1, but this time we're going to define that data to appear as a bar chart. And of course, there is no real case sensitivity as to how we type any of this information in. So we're going to just go ahead and do it like that, just to change it up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and click the cast spell button. Of course, this is a somewhat more truncated spell at this point because we're just charting the data contained in list box 1 as a bar chart this time. And as you can see, the data has been rendered as a bar chart. And of course, again, as you could visualize, it starts at 1 and then goes all the way up here to 10. There's a little bit of a lag in terms of scrolling up and down just because we're running this screen recording software, but this gives you at least a beginner's understanding of how to use the chart as command. Thanks for watching. Now please subscribe to our channel.